Hello everybody, this is race 5 of the Creed Cup season here at the Michigan International Speedway. This should be a fun one. I apologize for us not being able to broadcast the past couple races. I've been having some problems with my internet, and it's not allowed me to broadcast. But hopefully, we will be able to run smoothly tonight and have a good race. So let me just get this stuff figured out. Alright, let's go ahead and interview some drivers here. Give me just 1 second. Let me know how the quality is of the live stream. If you don't mind. Let's see, we've got 3 people watching. What's up, Joey? What's up, Kevin? What's up, Racing Fan? Let me get this party made. Trying to get another guy to commentate with me because Brennan is not able to make it tonight either. So we'll see. Let's invite a few guys to interview. Let's see. Let's invite Justin. Is Ethan racing? I'm not sure. I'll invite him. Let's invite Racing Fan as well. Alrighty. Alright, sounds good, Rowdy. Also, if you guys haven't already, be sure to click that like button. Alright, let's see. Justin, you're racing, right? Wait, you did? Oh yeah, I completely forgot, my bad. Hang on. I mean, yeah, I need a commentator, so like for a one race thing, yeah, sure. Alright, so we got Racing Fan in here. Justin will be commentating with me just for this race, so let's go ahead and interview this fatty that's in here. Alrighty, now I'm here with the driver of the number 99 Carolina Nut Ford F-150. Racing Fan 24842. Racing Fan, you got a copy?
Yes.
Alright, so last week was kind of a roller coaster for you, I guess. You were involved in some controversy and was also came really close to winning in a great photo finish with the Hobos. How do you feel coming off of that close finish last week, and do you think you have a good shot heading into tonight?
Yeah, I mean, Michigan in general, it doesn't really matter what series it's in. Michigan's one of my favorite tracks, so hopefully I can have a good run in Michigan. I'm hoping to finally get my first win of the season after finishing third and second many times this season already. So, yeah. And also, you want to know something? I found a penny heads up, so you know what that means.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and
So
I think you've
I just think this might be my day. Not trying to jinx my day, the race, but
I think
this might be my day.
I think you've kind of asserted yourself as the most consistent driver this season so far, because I don't think you've
yeah, and I
finished.
actually want to say something to Racing Fan. Racing Fan, this is Justin. Honestly, you have been like having some unlucky moments the past week. You've honestly like just didn't be able to find the right move at the right time, but do you think today will be your day?
Hopefully, I don't know. I just hope I can just have a good race and stay up there like all the other races.
Alright, I just want to add, to that lucky penny thing. In the LF Truck Series, I was one of the most consistent drivers early in the season, and I got my first win at Michigan, so just want to add that in there.
Hey, now let's not bring up the time whenever. Hey, let's not bring up the time whenever I actually won before you did.
Shut up. Alright, so let's right, thank you for talking to us, racing fan, and good luck in the race tonight. Alright. Not because Brennan I think is gonna be able to make it next week, so it's okay. This should be just a one-time thing. Yeah. Alright, is anybody else that's racing online? What the fook? He's not online yet. How about hobos? Why not? We'll probably have time for maybe 3 more interviews. I don't know. Is Ethan racing? I'm not sure. I'll just invite Ethan and his Bob isn't online right now. Maybe he's appearing offline. Yee, there he is. Alright, last week's winner. Let me invite Bob as well. Alright, so let me get here. Alright, now I'm here with the driver of the number 54 N29 Technologies Toyota Tundra, the guy who in 3 starts has 3 poles, 3 top 5s, and 3 wins. Hobos, you got a copy?
Yep.
Alright, so you and Racing Fan had
Fine, that's the problem now.
Hang on just 1 second. Alright,
Okay.
actually, Bob said he can't make it.
Okay.
Let me, see if I can invite, I'll invite Jake M, and if he's on, I'll invite Rowdy. Alright, Rowdy's on, let's invite him. And Jake M is probably appearing offline, so let's just invite him. Alright, let's get these guys in here. Yee, here he is. There he is. Alright, so let's get right into this one. Now I am here with the driver of the number 98 Ford F-150. He finished 3rd last week at Homestead. Joshua Burkhardt, aka Rowdy Smoke 14. Rowdy, you got me?
Sure do.
Alright, so coming off a podium finish last week at Homestead, you think you can keep that momentum up heading into tonight?
Well, I would like to think I could, but then again, Michigan is not one of my stronger tracks, with it being really heavy on the draft and playing similar to a plate race, but it does weigh into my favor that there is some lifting involved, so I do think I'm going to be able to run in within the top 5, top 6 tonight, be up front, and maybe lead a few laps here and there for sure. But as far as winning, I don't really think I have a decent shot on that. I got a strategy I could try, but I don't know if it's going to be able to work given just how the track drives. But, I mean, I feel like if I don't use that strategy, I'm not really going to have a chance to win nonetheless. So I'm just going to throw all I have at it. I mean, I'm already at a pretty significant points gap to hobos, especially after last week. So my mentality from now on going for the championship is rather just going all out and doing whatever I can to try to win races, because I think the only way I'm going to be able to beat hobos for the championship at this point is winning races, rather, because finishing 2nd and 3rd is not going to help, because if he's in the race, he's damn near either going to win it or finish 2nd. So that's going to be my mentality. But as far as like tonight in general, I just, like I said, top 5, top 6, got a strategy I'm going to try to pull off. Unsure if it's going to work, but I'm just going to go for it, and hopefully we wind up on the podium again. That would be nice. I'm just going for a top 3 again tonight.
Yeah, and Rowdy, this is Justin. You've been I don't know how to put it this way, but you've honestly been on your game today ever since the season started. But even though with your win at Dover, do you feel like you can at least stay with hobos and hopefully get win number 2?
I do think I can. I still think that had those yellows and not have come out last week at Homestead, we would have had that win in the bag. So I'm still upset about that, but obviously you got to put that behind you and focus on the next week ahead. And I still think there's some tracks left on the schedule, especially Bristol. I'm looking at. I really like Bristol, especially in the truck series. I still think we got several shots to win. the rest of the season, maybe if we have some luck go our way as far as cautions and how Hobos like races with those other guys in Racing Fan too, maybe we might have a shot at the championship, but I think that's looking kind of unlikely now. But I'm going to try my best, and looking forward to the rest of the season. But it's going to be tough to beat Hobos for sure, because he is just a guy that does not make mistakes, and you're going to have to be absolutely perfect to beat him, which I think it can be done, and we saw that last week at Homestead. I think Bob ultimately had the fastest car, and I had the best strategy, but obviously the race just played out, and he was able to take advantage of the way it played out, and he won the race, and that's what you got to do in racing. So I think we got a chance, but he's going to be really hard to beat. It's going to be fun, though.
All right,
Rowdy, will
thanks
you-
for taking the time to talk to us, man, and good luck tonight. Alright, let's see, who else we got? Let's look here.
I know this is actually our first time being on like a bigger track other than like Homestead and Dover the past 2 weeks. Do you feel like we're gonna see a new winner here tonight?
I don't know, I mean, this is kind of a track that almost anybody could win at, I feel like. After hearing Racing Fan's interview and how good he's been this season, how close he's come to winning, I just have a feeling. I have a feeling it's going to be Racing Fan tonight. I don't want to jinx him, but I have a feeling he's going to get it done tonight.
Yeah, I feel like it might be his day probably.
Alright, let's see. Who else can we interview? We got about a little over 10 minutes before, or well, actually, got about a little less than 10 minutes until invites are sent out for qualifying, so let's let me see if Ethan's racing actually. What? You know what? Let's interview Joey. We can't not interview Joey. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we'll probably only have 8 to 10 people, but it's fine. Can still have a good race with a small amount of people. Let's see, who else can we interview? Because Joey is not joining. Is Ethan racing? I'm not really sure. Alright, let's try someone else. No. You know what? Racing Nate, why not? This will be a quick interview. You guys didn't hear that because it was on blue screen, but Racing Fan just joined. He just joined the party for 5 seconds and he said, "Thanks for jinxing me, bro." Alright, is Racing Nate gonna join? There he is. Alright, let's do this. This will be a quick interview because I already know what he's gonna say, but why not? Now I'm here with the driver of the number 16 United Rentals Toyota Tundra, Racing Nate, the Raccoon Boy. Racing Nate, you got me?
Yep.
I think this is the only question I need to ask. What's your mentality heading into tonight?
Win.
Anything else, my guy?
Finish first.
Anything else?
Be the first one to cross the white and black line.
Alright, thanks for talking to us, man. Good luck tonight.
Yep.
Alright, there's that. That filled up about 20 seconds of our time. So let's, I'm gonna go and get the lobby set up. We'll send invites here in about 5 minutes. And we'll get this thing rocking and rolling. Alright, can you keep an eye on my stream, Justin?
Absolutely.
Thank you, because I'm gonna be watching
right now it seems to be a-okay as of now. Sorry for my voice.
Very good.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, there's Joey. You know, we got time for
I-
one more interview.
I
got-
just stepped away from my PlayStation to make myself some pre-race meal.
You know, we got to interview Joey. We can't go without it. Now I'm here with driver number 68, Rackley Roofing, Toyota Tundra, Joey Hughes. Joey, you got me.
I got a copy.
Alright, I'm sure the fans are going crazy in the chat now that they know you're the last interview before the race starts. How do you feel heading into Michigan tonight? Do you think you can get a good finish?
You know, just hoping for a good finish. I like to run the best I can. So just hoping for a good finish. I really haven't practiced. You know, I should have, but so that I can stay within the pack. Hopefully, don't cause any wrecks. But just hoping for the best, and maybe I can get lucky, meet up there at the end of the night, and get my first league win.
Okay,
Alright.
Joey. Well, do you feel like I was gonna ask something, but Joey, do you feel like you may get a top 5 tonight?
I'm hoping, like I said, if I can play my cards right, avoid out of wrecks, maybe have to go pit strategist, have to see how everything goes.
Alright, thanks for
Okay.
talking to us, man. We're about to send invites here. Good luck tonight.
Alright, thanks guys.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, so let's get the lobby made. We'll have, I guess, maybe 4% qualifying.
I can actually just explain why I'm actually not like racing the rest of the season. The reason why I'm not racing the rest of the season is because I had a lot of problems last week. Because I had a lot of problems back with dinner time, because I know like the races usually hit around like 6:30 Central Time, 7:30 Eastern, but whenever the race actually goes past dinner time, that's what really went downhill for me.
Alright, that's fine.
So I mean it should have been better for me to actually commentate instead. Don't you think?
Yeah, but, you know, Brendan will come back next week, so this is probably just gonna be a one-time thing. Let me go ahead and get interviews. I think next week is Gateway. After that, I believe is Chicago. I'm not sure, though. Alright, so let's get invites sent. Yeah, don't accept this invite. But well, no, I'm just gonna I don't accept the invite for qualifying. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm just gonna go ahead and invite you to the lobby. Let's see. Who else we got here? I think Jake M needs an invite because he's appearing offline. And then I think that's it. Jake 24 in case he's appearing offline. Okay. Hopefully we can get 10 drivers in here. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, I hope so too. But let's actually talk about a couple.
I just realized I sent invites a little early.
Oh my
Oops.
gosh, it's 6:24. I mean, you don't have to be like that. Like, you don't have to be that strict on like time or all that. I mean, even though I am, but it doesn't matter.
Alright.
Doesn't matter on that. It's alright. So, while the qualifying lobby is actually getting prepared, let's actually talk a little bit about NASCAR Heat 5 and the new features that it actually came out with earlier today. So HS, what's your opinion on NASCAR Heat 5? Do you think it's going to be a good game once July comes around?
I don't know. I feel like it'll be an improvement over Heat 4, but I don't know, to be honest. I feel like it's gonna be decent. Season 2 of Creed Cup will for sure be run on Heat 5, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, but the one thing am looking forward to is actually the new camera angles that IDK actually pointed out,
Yeah.
which I am looking forward to.
Alright, so
So-
we'll wait just a minute and see if anybody
kinda
else
reminds me
joins.
of, like, the old,
Who are we
like-
missing here?
Like the old Thunder games, like where you can have like the near view and then the far view. I like
yeah,
that actually.
we're missing Mutter. We're
Wait,
missing.
Mutter's in it? I didn't realize he was.
Yeah, Mutter's in the league. Who else are we missing?
So far on your stream, we got about 8 trucks in for tonight.
Yeah, I'm not sure who else we're missing. Mutters. Alright, hang on a second. Checking to see here.
7 people watching the Creek Cut Michigan stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Yes, sir. Let me check and see here if you've got pretty much everybody.
It's actually been a long time. I actually been commentating with you ever since Let's Go Green Cup Series back in like June or July of 2019.
Yeah.
That was a long time. So let's see how today goes.
Alright. Who are we missing? We're missing Jake24 said he would make it. I don't know. Hang on.
I don't. Even though he say that, I honestly think he probably won't be able to make it. Even though he said he might. Cause
alright, we're gonna
like,
go
you know,
ahead
like,
and start qualifying here. We'll see if Jake24
Okay.
can make it.
Okay. I mean, even though Jake24 says that, he probably might not make the full distance. So we'll just see.
So we may only have 8 people tonight, which is kind of disappointing, but you can still have a good race with the small amount of people. So.
Yes, Jimmy, we're starting it. Just calm down.
Alright, who's streaming? Is Racing Fan streaming?
I'll take a look. I'll take a look on the end.
Here, no.
Yes,
I'm
Racing Fan is. And,
Alright,
I don't think anybody else is.
I'll be watching his live stream.
Okay. Orcaflop also said something in the chat and said Bob can't give a reason why he can't race.
Yeah,
Can't give a reason.
It's okay. Alright, here we go, boys. About to get into qualifying. I've only got 4 laps of qualifying, but we'll see how it goes here. Alright, got 8 guys
I feel
qualifying.
like this might be a good race though, but let's actually like make our picks for tonight.
I
Who
pick
do you think is
Racing
gonna
Fan.
get it?
I pick Racing Fan. Oh, I just spun myself.
I'm gonna probably go for Rowdy Smoke. He looks pretty good for tonight.
Oh, Hobos, what in the... Okay, I'm not sure if Hobos
Not
got...
even in the first turn and we already got problems.
I'm not sure if Hobos got pushed into the grass or if he forced himself down there, but... I doubt without the draft, he's probably not going to get the pole now.
Probably.
By the way, the comment... Oh, they wrecked. Racing Nate, Racing Fan.
Right when you say something to me, they always start wrecking.
Whoa, Jimmy, whoa, with the... Alright, but just so you know, the commentating thing, like how it works, it's not like a specific position that we commentate over, it's just like, we'll each go back and forth, like when I get done talking, that's when you talk.
Yeah.
Everyone's
And
just
I'm
wrecking.
sorry if I actually do repeat myself a couple times if you didn't actually hear me.
Yeah, you're good.
Sometimes if we actually talk over, just because Racing Fan and Jake are honestly a little bit strict about that, to be honest.
Yeah, you're good. That's fine. Alright. A lot of guys on pit road making adjustments.
So let's actually put our race scale. Like, well, how do you think this race is going to turn out? I'm going to say like this race might be like maybe like a 6 or a 5 probably.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't know. We've the past couple weeks we've had some really good racing with the leaders throughout the race. Like at Dover early on, we had some really entertaining racing with the leaders, and then same thing at Homestead. So, considering this is a draft track, we may have the same thing. I don't know.
Who knows? I mean, we've already been to Daytona, which is already our restrictor plate, but do we actually go to Talladega for this season? I'm not sure if we do or not.
Yeah, Talladega is race 10.
Okay.
I just want to point out that we're almost halfway. Next week, after next week, we'll be halfway through the season already. We'll only have 7 races left after this.
Yep. And it's already at the bottom of the hour in the world. It's already 6:30 at the Central Time, 7:30 Eastern. So this should be our race time.
Yeah, we got 2 laps here in qualifying. Actually, 1 lap left in qualifying because Hobos lapped the field here.
Already last at the starting gate and already up at the point.
So Hobos, it's looking like Hobos will win the qualifying race. Can you see if anybody
But-
has said anything in the chat of my live stream?
No, the recent one was Racing Jimmy and said, "Can we start it?"
Okay, Hobos
That's-
went on to
and that was
pit
at 6
road.
And that was at 6:26 Central
Did
Time.
Hobos wreck or something? I don't know if he hit the apron or what.
I have no idea. And Racing they will win the qualifying.
So
Out
we'll
of
see who
nowhere.
gets the pole.
Who's your pick for the pole? I'm probably gonna say maybe Racing Fan or Rowdy.
I'm gonna say... I don't know. I feel like it could be almost anybody. I don't think Hobos is gonna get it because he didn't have much draft, but we'll see.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, it might be a good one. Hey, Burkhardt Racing.
Oh, Burkhart's in the chat.
Yeah, Burkhardt Racing
Ah,
is in the chat. Okay,
yes.
and Racing Nate is spamming I won in the chat. Typical. Typical, I'm just gonna say in the chat. Typical you, Nate. I said typical you, Racing Nate.
Yeah, I probably should have made that one longer.
But we'll see how this race goes. I mean, it's only like 25 laps, so.
It's 50 laps, Chief.
Oh yeah, 50. Yeah, sorry, I forgot this was
Yeah,
on
that
50%.
I forgot to change it to 7%. We usually do
Okay, Burkhardt
7%.
said Burkhardt said I tried to race tonight, but I don't have PS Plus anymore right now. Oh,
But yeah, oh, Rowdy gets
Oh,
the
you're back.
pole. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to change it to 7%. We usually do 7% for qualifying, but I forgot to change it here. So let's go ahead and adjust the settings. 50%. Relaxed cautions, no stages. There we go. I'm gonna wait and see if anybody else gets into the lobby. I want to give them a little bit of time here. We'll wait until about 6:35 my time.
well, I just got myself a refill of water, so.
We're gonna wait about 3 more minutes and see if anybody else joins. And then we'll get this thing going. Rowdy's on the pole with Hobos starting second. Let me invite some of the guys that we might be missing here. Jake24 is on. So we'll invite him, Ethan, and Mutter. Alright, cool. So we'll give him time to join.
It's been a long time I've been in the commentating booth with you, but
So
hopefully we'll have a good race.
yeah, so here's the starting order. We've got Rowdy on the pole, Hobos starting second,
That's row
Jake
one.
M starting third, and Racing Fan will make up row 2. And then row 3 will be Racing Nate in 5th and Jimmy in 6th. Row 4 will be Penske in 7th and Joey in 8th. And then Jake24 will start 9th because he missed qualifying. That should be everybody. I think that's
So it looks like
everybody
we
that's
only
gonna
have
make it
9
tonight.
trucks into the field tonight.
Alright, do you still have the invite that I sent you?
Yeah, hang on just a second. I just need to make sure I got. Could you just send me another one just in case?
Yeah. I already have an invite from Racing Fans, so don't accept it though.
Alright, well I got one, so I got
Alright,
I got 2,
yep,
so
so
I
do
should be
I.
good.
That looks about right. So, I'll go
Alright.
ahead and unpause it here. Let me go
Let me check on-
quickly make sure. I'm gonna go make sure that my audio is turned up like it should be.
I'm going to Racing Fans broadcast, and hopefully things go well on his end.
Yeah.
So Jimmy is the host, and I would.
Yeah, let me go ahead and get this invite here. Alright, let's go.
And I guess I'll be the honorary starter, I guess, because usually I like to be an honorary starter for every race. So
That's okay, I'll call the start. So, here we go,
I have a
everybody.
green flag. So
5th race of the season for Creed Cup. This should be a fun one. Here we go. Had a photo
50
finish.
laps.
Photo finish last week. We only have 9 drivers this week, but should still be a fun one. Racing Fan is my pick. Who's your pick, Justin?
I'm going for probably Rowdy Smoke. He looks pretty confident going into today, and even though he said during his pre-race, he looks to be looking to get win number 2. So I'm saying probably the 54.98 for the win tonight.
Does the quality and everything of my stream look good still?
Yep, everything looks good. Here we go, coming to the green.
Alright, boys, here we go. Coming to the green flag. Rowdy Smoke 14 takes the green. We're racing here in the Irish Hills.
Down into turn 1 they go. Looks like Rowdy Smoke is going to get the advantage going into turn 1. Jake M is going to follow Rowdy Smoke going into turn 1. And Hobos is already dropping back to 3rd place as Racing Nate is going to get on the inside of Hobos for the 3rd spot.
As they rocket down the back straight. Oh,
And already a wreck.
Penske gets ping-ponged in between 2 cars, and he's going to spin around. Not
No
going to be a
caution.
caution, though. Joey Hughes gets a little bit tangled in that. But
No
not
caution.
going to be
You
a
stay
caution.
green.
It's just a 1 car, and now we got Jake M right on the back bumper of Rowdy. And Rowdy's going to bring
Well,
him
let's
off
see.
turn 4 for the first time to lead lap 1.
Yep, and that will be Jake M in 2nd, Hobos in 3rd, or no, Racing Fan up to 3rd, Hobos 4th, and Racing Nate rounding out the top 5.
As now, it looks like Racing Fan trying to make a move to the inside of that 88 as the 88 makes a move to the outside of the 98. As, okay, they've still got this view. Okay. Mostly single file right now as Rowdy hangs on to the lead. But as I say that, here comes Jake M looking to the inside, going for the lead. And it looks like he's
Can he
going to
clear
take
him?
it with the help of his teammate Racing Fan.
Well, can he clear him off of turn 4? That's the question. Can he?
Yep, he
no,
did.
he's still. No, he didn't. He actually still had the inside on Rowdy Smoke.
gonna
but
lead that
Rowdy's
lap,
gonna
but
get
he's
the
got the
advantage,
push.
hopefully.
He's got the push from Racing Fan. He's going to take the lead.
And yeah, Jake is going to clear not Racing Nate, Rowdy Smoke off of turn 1, and that's going to put Racing Fan up to the 2nd spot, hopefully. And what a
Ooh.
quick move by Racing
Racing
Fan,
Fan, a
and
bit
he
of a
gets
slide.
into the
Oh,
wall.
he gets into the wall. Tried to pull a little bit of a slide job on Rowdy, but it didn't quite work.
That was not a good move by Racing Fan, but here comes Hobos onto the inside of Rowdy for the 2nd spot. A little bit of a 3-car pack battle back there with Nate, Racing Fan, and Jake. As the battle for 2nd still heats up with Hobos and Rowdy Smoke. And Jake M is going to lead another lap here in the Irish Hills.
Yes, sir. I believe this is lap 4 underway now. As Rowdy trying to see what he can do to get by Jake M, but he's battling with Hobos right now for the 2nd spot, so we'll see if he can hang on to it right now. Oh, he's getting a push from Hobos. He's
Oh,
trying to make a move. Jake throws
trying
the
to
block. Now
block.
he's going back to the outside.
Back to the outside goes Rowdy Smoke, and Hobos is going to get stuck on the outside, and that's going to put Racing Fan down on the bottom. He's going to try to take the 3rd spot away, and probably take the 2nd spot away from Rowdy. And is he going to clear him off of turn 4? No, he will not. And he's going to get the draft on Jake. Can he clear him? And yes, he will. Racing Fan will actually clear Rowdy Smoke going into turn 1.
The 2 teammates, Jake M and Racing Fan for JJR.
Oh, Rowdy gets the
Motorsports.
bumper.
Oh, Rowdy with the little bump.
Rowdy gets the bumper to Racing Fan.
A little bit of a bump to Racing Fan. Racing Fan's still going to have his teammates draft, though, as they head down the backstretch.
Jake still holds on to the lead as of now, and Racing Fan, his teammate, back there in 2nd place by about a 3-car length lead over his teammate. And Racing Fan goes a little wide off at turn 4. He'll be okay for now, and Hobos is going to get on the inside of Racing Fan as they come back towards the line, and Jake is going to lead another lap.
With them battling like this is allowing Jake to get a little bit of a gap over them. It's a
It's about like a
2,
3-car
4,
length gap over
5.
the teammates, so...
There's a 6 truck pack that we have for the lead right now. Let's take a look a little bit further back. Here we got Racing Jimmy, Penske, and Joey that were all victims of that lap 1 wreck, so they're far behind right now. Now Jake M giving a big push to Rowdy. I mean Jake 24, excuse me.
Now, well, actually, a little bit earlier, going down the back straightaway, Jake was actually trying to weave on Hobos, so that way he won't be able to get his draft, but I think it seems to be working out for him, at least a little bit, but Hobos still has the bumper. Is he going to try to go to the
Hobos
outside?
going to the outside with Racing Fan. Racing
With a
Fan's
little
not going to go
push.
with him. Racing Fan's
With a
staying
little
with
push.
his... Racing Fan's going to stay with his JJR teammate.
Yeah, and he's actually going to... Oh, and Penske, what on earth is Penske doing? Is he trying to cause a caution or something? Like, look on him.
Huh? I think
Penske's like
he's-
all over the racetrack.
I think he's
Look at
just
him.
lagging.
Oh, I think it might be just lagging a little bit. But
As now
He seems
Hobos
to
is
be fine for now.
pushing Jake M, but Racing Fan is on the inside of Jake
Race-
M. Oh,
yeah,
he
Racing
gets onto
Fan.
the apron. He's sliding up the track a little bit. Jake
and here
M's gonna
comes
hold
Jake
on to it.
24,
Rowdy
making
to
this
the
a 5-truck
inside.
battle.
Rowdy, I thought was gonna go 3 wide for a second. Oh, and Jake M with an aggressive block on Hobos.
You'll see a lot of aggressive blocks here in Michigan because you never know what happens because this track is built for speed.
I think Jake
Like
M and
Creed.
Hobos. I think Jake, yeah, built for speed like Creed. I think Jake M and Hobos are kind of rivals. So Jake M is doing all that he can to keep Hobos behind him, but it's not working. Here comes Hobos to the inside.
Yeah, because Jake and Hobos, they used to be friends back then when Heat 4 actually came out, but not anymore.
Yeah, they're kind of rivals now, I think. Oh, and Jake 24.
Jake 24 giving the bumper.
Just a little bit of a bump to the back of Hobos.
And that's going to allow Racing Fan to pull onto the inside, and he'll take the third spot. And, Jake with a little bit of an aggressive block on Rowdy. Rowdy keeps it going for now.
Yeah,
and
you can tell Jake really wants to keep Hobos behind him. And also to try to help his teammate, because Racing Fan is trying to catch up to Hobos in points. He's 8 points behind Hobos heading into this race.
Oh, Racing Fan really
Racing Fan gets really
turn
loose. Yeah, I forgot to mention at Michigan, once you get late in the run, the trucks can get pretty loose, especially off the corner. So
yeah, Jake, he ain't giving up. I'm telling you right now, he ain't giving up that number one spot.
Coming off a 2 here at Michigan, and sometimes coming off a turn 4, but not as bad as turn 2. Once you get late in the run and the tires get old, the truck can get pretty loose. So we'll see how they handle that. I believe how many laps to go.
Clear Hobos.
Let's see how many laps there are to go. 41 to go.
Almost 3 wide back there with Rowdy in the middle, Jake on the bottom, and Hobos on top. And battle for fourth still heating up back there with Jake
Racing
and Rowdy.
Fan coming up on the outside of his teammate. Now let's see who's
now
Hobos
they better
gonna
be careful
go with.
because Hobos is going to try to look for that run.
Yeah, with them getting side by side, that'll allow Hobos to get a run. Old Racing Fan slides up a little bit. Hobos with the push from Rowdy's going to take the inside lane. Coming off of turn 4, I believe this will be lap 10 that they're coming up on.
That would be correct.
Let's now see if Hobos can clear Racing Fan in the corner. Looks like he'll be able to. Jake M doing a good job
Rowdy's
holding
gonna
that
get the
bottom
inside
lane.
on Racing Fan.
Yeah, we'll see if Rowdy goes with Hobos here. Oh man,
Oh,
going almost
a little
3
contact.
wide.
They're gonna go 3 wide down the
Going 3
back.
wide for the 4th spot. Or excuse me, for the
Oh,
third
Jake
spot.
got loose, and that's gonna cost him.
Did he get
Jake
loose?
has lost
or?
the lead, and I have no idea.
Not
I
sure
think
what
he was trying to
happened.
like lose the draft off of Hobos, and I don't
Yeah,
know what
accidentally put himself in the
And-
wall. I don't know. And now Hobos takes the lead.
And now, how about Racing Nate? Like we know how Racing Nate's gonna do. He's gonna try to like make a stupid move and probably go like maybe 3 wide or something. But I wouldn't say it would be like a stupid move. It can kind of be like a dumb move, to be honest. But Hobos goes way wide off of turn 2, and that's gonna let Jake retake the
Hobos
lead.
used the outside lane, but that's gonna allow Jake M to get back to the lead. As now let's see what kind of
And
run
Rowdy up to
Hobos
third.
can get. Jake M still trying
And
to.
Pack now, going into turn 3. Let's see where the other ones are. Jimmy's all the way over on the back. Penske's over in 3. Joey's still on the back.
Oh man,
know these
Hobos
guys might have-
down on the bottom on Jake M.
And Hobos has the inside on Jake, but can he get the run going into turns 1 and 2? Jake was
think he
wide.
will.
He's probably going to try to cut back down.
Oh, and Jake 24
Jake
sliding
24
up. That's
gets
gonna
loose.
now they're gonna go 3 wide for third. Racing Fan, I think, will take it.
Yeah, Racing Fan up to the 3rd
Why
spot.
does
Rowdy
it
up to
have
4th.
that view? Okay, there we go.
Honestly, I mean, it might be a glitch or something, but I'm hoping they fix that for Heat 5 or something.
I'll see what Hobos does here. Entering the corner, Jake M kind of pinching him down a little bit. Jake will go back to the lead.
We're telling you, guys hungry for wins. Jake is one of them. Racing Fan is another. And how about Rowdy Smoke 14 trying to get win number 2 of Season 1?
Yeah, Rowdy won the 3rd race of the season at Dover. So
At the
he's
Monster
trying-
Mile.
Yeah, he's trying to see if he can get his 2nd win tonight. Hobo's going for his 4th win. Everyone else is going for their 1st win. And Jake 24 gets insanely loose coming off the corner. He's going to keep it straight, but he
Surprisingly, he didn't
may,
spin that truck around.
he may lose the draft. I'm not sure. Now, Racing Fan is going to take 2nd from Hobos. So we got the
Yeah, as we mentioned
JJR.
before.
We got the JJR teammates of Jake M and Racing Fan running 1-2 right now.
Now, as we actually mentioned before, like on the smaller tracks, like on the intermediate 1.5 tracks, and like Phoenix or like some other intermediate tracks, once Hobos is out front, you know he's gone. Like he takes that lead like insanely gone.
Okay, back on this view. Alright, now they're running mostly single file now. We'll see what Racing Fan does here. See if he gets the lead. Oh, Who was on the apron?
Ooh,
back
a little loose. Oh, Racing
Oh,
Fan
he's
got
gonna
out of
move
line.
back
That's going to
up
let
the track.
Hobos going into the second spot.
there? Hobos takes second back. Let's ride on board with Jake 24 here. He should still have the draft, but he's got a front row view of all this madness that's going on ahead of him.
What Jake 24 is hoping for is that all 5 of them actually mess up, and hopefully he can get through and take the lead. Because I can remember one time, like back in Nashville in like 2005 or 2004, there was like a four car leaders that were like battling for position with like 2 or 3 to go, and Michael Waltrip got through. So
Yeah,
it may happen again. You never know.
that's true. As now it looks like, with them getting side by side behind him, Hobos and Jake M have kind of broken away from. Oh, Rowdy! Did Rowdy hit
What
the
happened to
apron?
Rowdy? I don't know if he got loose or.
Did he go on pit road on purpose, or did he? Is he
I think
trying
he was
some?
trying to go to.
Is
I
he
have
trying
no
some
idea.
strategy, or is he?
Yeah,
did he
I
get
think
loose?
he said like he was doing. He said during his pre-race that he was doing some type of strategy. So
He might be doing that, but I don't know. It looked like he got in the dirt, so I don't know if he hit the apron and just came down pit road anyway, or if he came down pit road intentionally.
yeah, and that spread
Go back to
everybody
the
out. Now
leaders
we have
here.
a
Yeah,
two car battle for the race lead, and we have a 2-car battle
side
for
by
for
side.
the 4th spot.
Yeah,
And
we'll
oh,
see.
no, oh, Jake 24 goes around.
What?
Jake 24 goes around.
Where? Oh,
He went
yeah.
around off.
He's going
off
to
of
pit
turn
road,
4.
too.
Oh, more contact. And that's Hendrick Jimmy going around, and Penske going around as well.
Is that a caution?
No caution.
I think it was it. No, okay.
No,
And
no caution.
Rowdy will go a lap down. This might be some strategy that he's trying to pull. I'm not sure.
I think he's just trying to hope for hopefully like a late caution, because back at Homestead we had like no cautions like the whole
No,
entire race until like.
I think he's hoping for no caution, because if he's on a strategy, he may not need a caution for it to. He may need no caution for it to work.
Yeah, I mean he's usually like some sort of the best at like strategy and all that, but I don't know. Like he may play the strategy perfect. He may play the strategy a little bit too soon probably.
I don't know. We'll see. We've got 32 laps to go. We'll see if they can make it. See if Rowdy can make it that long on fuel and tires.
The battle for the lead's still heating up though, as Hobos is right all over the back bumper of Jake M. I don't know what to tell you, but these two, you wouldn't expect them to be like allies and all that, but they're actually rivals as of today.
No, not as of today. They've been rivals for a while.
They used to be friends back then, but not now.
And Racing Fans just kind of riding around there behind them, trying to stay in their draft in that 3rd spot. We'll see.
Now
Oh,
Hobos is doing a little bit of a different line.
Hobo's backing off, trying to see if he can get a run off the corner. It looks like it's gonna work.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Oh, he's going low. He's kind of faking him out.
Duking him out. And is he going to
That's
clear
the
him going down to
outside.
turn 3?
No, he's not gonna be able to clear him, but we'll see if he pulls kind of the same move here in 3 and 4. He's gonna have a run coming off the corner, I think.
And here comes Rowdy going to try to take that spot back. Or try to take that lap back.
Yep. And at the line, Hobos clears Jake M with the big run to take the
New leader
lead.
54.
To take the lead with, I believe, 29 or 30 to go. Yep, it's 30 laps to go.
We're almost halfway through the race.
Oh, and Rowdy and Racing Fan get loose there. Rowdy trying to get back on the lead lap here. See if he can do it. Hopefully it doesn't affect these guys too much. Hobo's kind of blocking Jake M.
Not Hobos. Rowdy trying
Looks
to do
like
a little bit
Rowdy
of a
with
different
the-
line.
Rowdy with the fresher tires. Trying to see if he can get back on the lead lap here.
Because we did have a little bit of a problem last week with like a lot of the lap down guys actually trying to battle with the lead lap cars, but I don't see any problems today.
Yeah, Rowdy is kind of racing with him, but he's not,
And
door
he's going
slamming
to
or
clear
nothing like
Hobos
that.
off into turn 2.
Hobos, I think, kind of got on the apron, and he's going to clear him. Rowdy's going to get back on the lead lap with that move.
And yeah, he will actually get back on the lead
He's
lap
got
now as the
fresher
battle's still
tires.
heating up.
He's got about, I think, 10 to 15 laps fresher tires, so we'll see. That's kind of benefiting him, it looks like. Now they're side by side for the lead.
Ooh, a little contact there. A little contact there between those two.
Jake M trying to side draft. Who's gonna lead this lap? Looks like Hobo's led it by a bumper.
By about a splitter almost. Going into turn 1, they're still side by side, and Jake's gonna try to get the run on the high side. Is that gonna work? He's gonna clear him just a tiny bit going in, out of 1, and Hobo still has a little bit of momentum on the bottom side in turn 2 as they go down the back yet again.
Jake, I think, yep, Jake clears him. Jake goes back to the lead with that move. Rowdy's pulling away with them battling here, and Racing Fan doesn't seem to be gaining.
Doesn't seem to be gaining at all. I mean, if these two actually do mess up, then Racing Fan could actually probably be in contention to possibly maybe get like another like podium finish possibly, or maybe possibly go for the win. But he was your pick, but my pick is probably Rowdy because he said he was going to do like some strategy.
I think
tonight.
Rowdy's gonna need these guys to pit, and he's gonna need to hope that there's not a caution. From what I'm seeing with this strategy,
that's what Rowdy's hoping for from my end.
it could happen. I think Jake 24 has already pitted as well, so we'll see if the strategy can finally work out for Rowdy after last week.
Now the question is, when will Jake and Hobos pit? That's the question.
Yeah, I'm looking on Racing Fan's stream. He has 11 laps left of fuel, so that's about the amount of laps that Rowdy
I just
Hobos
actually realized on.
That's about the amount.
Oh my gosh.
That's about the amount that Hobos and Jake M have, and it's 26 to go. They have around 10 laps of fuel, so we'll see.
Oh, Jake got a little bit loose off of turn 2. I think that's going to give a little bit of an advantage for Hobos, though. But I just realized that the right rear tires are actually going down a lot faster than the right front. So
tires are wearing. That's making me wonder if Rowdy can make it. He's going to be close on fuel and tires. And this time coming by the start-finish line, we have now reached the... Oh, Hobos is pitting. We have now reached the halfway point.
Yep,
25 down, 25 to go.
Yep, halfway point, 25
and
down, 25 to go.
Racing Nate pitting as well. We'll see if when Jake M and Racing Fan pit.
Because these two, the 88 and 99, are teammates, so we'll just see how things go.
Yep. We've had no cautions yet.
I don't know if they're going to pay...
So knock on wood, we haven't
I don't know if
had
they're going to maybe
caution.
like pit like a lap later, or what.
I don't know. They're both staying out, but for how much longer? See, is
We'll
Jake M
see.
gonna pit? No, they've stayed out. Where's Hobos?
No,
Let's
Racing
see.
Fan stays out.
Hobos is coming off
They're
pit
still
road,
halfway through, so...
and they're gonna come past Hobos, and Hobos will now go one lap down.
But I wouldn't say that for sure, because Hobos actually has fresher tires than the 88 and the 99, so... He's going to be flying by them like a rocket.
I don't see them staying out much longer, so... Racing Fan's right rear is at about 28. He's got 8 laps left of fuel.
If Jake was actually streaming, then we actually wouldn't have known, but...
Looks like Jake, yep, he's
here
slowing
he goes,
down.
Jake's pitting.
He's coming to
Racing
pit
Fan is
road, so
also
is
pitting.
Racing Fan. We'll see if they can get out ahead of
Hope they don't
Hobos.
mess up.
Oh, Jake M kind of
little
slammed
bit
on
of
the brakes
advantage
there.
for Racing Fan.
No, Jake M passed him again.
Oh, let's actually listen to that audio.
Oh yeah,
actually.
Racing Fan
Let me
kind of
actually listen to that audio.
screeched the tires. I'm not sure who's gonna take the lead.
I thought it was gonna speed on pit road for a second.
Let's go back to Hobos. We'll see if he can get ahead of Racing Fan and Jake M. We'll see where they both are.
He's in turn 4 right now.
Yeah, we'll see. Where are they gonna exit? Where's Hobos?
Let's see. Can they get ahead of him?
Hobos is coming by the line. I don't think they're gonna get out ahead of him. No, there's Jake M. Hobos passed him.
Yep, Hobos is gonna retake the lead now.
I think so. Maybe. Wait, where's Rowdy on the track? Rowdy's in the lead.
Oh,
yeah,
Rowdy's the leader? Oh.
Rowdy took the lead. He's already pitted, so he's in the lead now.
Oh.
I think all he needs to hope for, I'm not sure, he's going to be close on fuel and tires. So, I'm sure he's hoping for no caution. We'll see if he can hold on to the lead, though.
Yeah,
Not
I mean,
sure
he's
how many
actually been,
laps.
like, on his... He said he was doing some strategy today, but all that Rowdy is hoping for is that not to see that yellow, but...
Yeah, it's
who knows?
20...
We might get a late yellow.
Is
we might get a late yellow,
Is my
so-
broadcast still working?
Yep, still good. Still
Alright,
all good.
22
and
laps
it
to
still
go.
has yeah, I saw that notification pop up on your broadcast, but it should be fine.
So, we got 2 questions here. Rowdy's about, I'd say about close to half a straightaway ahead of Hobos. Hobos has fresher tires than he does, and he can for sure make it on fuel. So the question is, with the fresher tires, can Hobos catch Rowdy, or will we get a caution? Both of those questions still remain, so...
It's
kind
about
of
a 3-second gap between the 98 and the 54, so I don't know. It's going to be close.
Yeah, this is definitely a big gamble for Rowdy, but we'll see if he can make it.
All
Fan.
that Rowdy is
Racing
Yeah.
Fan, I can tell, is catching Rowdy, so Rowdy on these old tires, we'll see if he can hold on for the next 20 laps.
I don't know. I mean, Rowdy's maybe hoping for a yellow, maybe, but I wouldn't probably jinx them. But I'm hoping that I'm not gonna try to like jinx or anything, but I'm hoping that Rowdy's hoping for a yellow or something.
Gap's
But-
about, I'd say, 2.5 seconds right now. 2 to 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, 2 and 2.5. Pocket.
Yeah,
Because I said
to
back in
go
the
here.
pre-race that Rowdy and
Racing
Rowdy
Fan
and
has
Hobos would honestly
gained-
be.
Racing Fan has gained about a second on Rowdy, in 1 lap. So Rowdy on these old tires is at a severe disadvantage. I think that not only Hobos is gonna catch him, but if we stay green, I think that Jake M and Racing Fan are gonna catch him too.
Yeah, but I don't know about Hobos because Jake and Racing Fan actually pitted 2 laps later than Hobos. So honestly, we might see a little bit of a strategy come into play once we get down to the last 5 or 3 laps.
Hobos is really catching Rowdy now. Racing Fan,
It's within like half a second now.
Racing Fan has gained about 8/10 on Rowdy in the last lap, so he's catching him quickly. I'm sure Jake M is too. So I think Hobos is gonna catch him. I think Racing Fan and Jake M are gonna catch him too.
Yeah, I mean we got lap traffic ahead, and that's Racing Jimmy up high.
Yeah, we got 18 to go this time. Remember, we could still get a caution, but
Yeah, we still might get a caution, but let's see what happens whenever they actually come up to Jimmy. Let's see what happens going down into turn 1. Will Jimmy get out of the way? And yes, he will. And he hits the wall. Battle for the lead starting to heat up. Hobo's on the outside. Rowdy's gonna shut him off.
yeah, Rowdy's trying to keep him behind, but I don't know. It's Hobos has about 20 lap, I think, fresher tires, so probably more than that actually. But Hobos is right on the bumper. We'll see. He's trying to get by Rowdy.
He's
Rowdy
he's on the
maybe-
inside.
Rowdy may be hoping for a caution. I don't know. 17 to go.
I'm just hoping that if they actually do a second green flag pit stop or something, then
No, I don't think they'll
honestly
have to.
they might have to. I don't know if they. I think
Alright,
they
so
might
the
have
gap
to, I
between
don't know.
Racing Fan and Rowdy that last lap was 6 seconds. Let's see what it is this time by. It was 6 seconds.
Yeah, it was 6 seconds, but I don't know.
I mean, Rowdy with some drafting help, that's gonna help him go faster, but we'll see what the gap is this time between him and Racing Fan.
We'll see. I mean, Jake is already catching up. He's already about Racing Fan is like 5.8 back, but I'm not sure if they can actually catch him in time with like 16 to go. Oh,
I don't know,
Racing
they
Jimmy
might
in
be
the
able to.
grass. Racing Jimmy in the grass, and he's spinning.
Racing Jimmy spinning? Yeah, he's gonna keep
Yeah,
it
front
going.
straightaway
though.
in the grass.
Yeah, I saw it. He's gonna keep it going now. Alright, Racing Fan gained about 4/10 on Rowdy. Well, Rowdy has drafting
4/10.
help, so Rowdy has drafting help, so that's helped him pull away a little bit more. So I think Jake M is still catching, especially if these two get side by side. That's gonna allow Jake M to catch up. So got 15 to go.
Well, we'll
Anything
see.
can still happen. Rowdy's doing a good job at holding off Hobos for right now. 15 laps to go.
If we actually do get a caution here late in the going, then that could actually change everything up.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Now the gap is 5.4 seconds between Rowdy and
He only gained
Racing
like
Fan.
2/10 right now.
Yeah. Jake M is
Jake is still
definitely
catching up. He's
Yeah,
catching
Jake
up.
M is definitely catching them.
I don't know if Rowdy is actually in the party with Jake and actually trying to do like some strategy or something.
I don't think so.
But if it is, then we'll see.
Hobo's trying to make a move here. 14
he's
to go.
trying to make a move.
Jake M is slowly but surely catching them.
And now the gap between Racing Fan and Jake, not Jake, but
All right, let's see. Let's see here. It's 5
seconds.
seconds here. Let's see what it is next time.
He gained at least like 2/10 that lap now, so.
But then again, Rowdy has some drafting help with Hobos. Hobos is pushing him on the straightaways, so it's helping them pull away a little bit more.
I think Jake's gap to Rowdy and Hobos, I think it's like about a second and a half back, so.
Well, it's
Let me
about
see.
2 to 2.5 seconds, I think.
Let's see. Yeah, it's about 2 seconds, so. I don't know. Oh, I think Hobos got messed up a little bit.
Yeah, that's...
Oh!
What? What happened?
Jake just left.
Wait, what? Oh,
Yeah,
I
he
think he
left.
I think he lagged out. Wait,
Oh, no.
oh man, dude, that sucks. Oh,
Not the day he wanted.
you gotta hate it for him. He was catching them too.
Yeah,
Man,
now
that
there's going to be a
sucks.
huge implication now.
Oh, gosh, I feel so bad for him. 12 laps to go.
Same.
Jake M has DNF. That's not at all what he needed. Now let's see if Racing Fan can catch these two.
We'll
Ah,
see.
he was catching. I hate it so much for him. He was catching them.
Yeah, very disappointing day for Jake. He was up from most of the race, and now he lagged out with less than 15 to go.
We'll see. Racing. The gap was now
4 seconds.
4.2 seconds that lap. See what it is next time.
It's about more than 4 seconds.
I'm
so,
sure they're gonna start
but less
going
than
side.
5.
I'm sure they'll start going side by side with each other here soon. But I'm sure when they do, that's gonna allow Racing Fan to catch up some more. But will Racing Fan have time to fully catch them? We'll see. Hobo's looking
Just
to
so
the
you know,
outside.
we still may have a caution coming up, so we'll see.
Yeah, Jake just said in the chat. He said he lost connection.
Oh man.
All right, so
Yeah,
the
I'm
gap
sorry about that,
now.
Jake.
No stage cautions, Jimmy. All right, so what was that gap there?
Right. Oh, I was gonna see it, but
About 2 to 3 tenths. Racing Fan gained about 2 tenths that lap.
yeah. So now it's within 4 seconds now. Oh my God! Now they're not gonna stop spamming the chat. Okay, there we go. It's only about 4 seconds now, but
Oh, and Racing
They're-
Fan got loose off the corner there. He got loose off of 2.
yeah, he got loose. I don't know what that
All
was
right.
all about.
This time by 10 to go. Rowdy is
Yep.
still holding off Hobos. It doesn't seem like those Hobos has kind of worn out his tires a little more. This doesn't seem to be affecting Rowdy, so he's holding on to it.
I'm impressed about Rowdy Smoke because he has been holding off one of the best Heat4 drivers, like, all around, but, oh my gosh, I cannot tell you, that 54 is all over the back bumper of that 98, and he wants to get around him, like, now.
Yeah, he is. Got 9 to go. We're down into the single digits. Oh, Rowdy's sliding up a little bit. Here comes Hobos. No, Hobos is staying behind him.
No, still walking him off.
Yep.
When will Hobos make the move?
9 to go.
3.8 seconds now from first and second to third place.
I don't know if Racing Fan
3.9
has
now.
time. Racing Fan is catching them. I just don't know if he has time. He may need a caution. Oh, and Hobos slides up.
Soon as the 98 went down to the bottom, the 54 made an adjustment and went to the top. But is that going to give an advantage to him going down the back?
Yeah, it looks like Racing Fan is definitely catching them, but unless we get a caution, I don't think he has
Oh,
enough
he's
time.
going to try to go to the outside.
But if they start going side by
Oh,
side, oh, and
the
Hobos
wall!
hits the wall.
He
He's
hits the
gonna
wall.
save it though.
Oh.
It's all
He's
good.
fine.
He's still
He's got
staying
it.
there. 8 to go. He
8 to
should
go, though, but-
still hang on to Rowdy's draft.
The gap still remains the same. 3.7 seconds now.
No, 3.5
Separates
seconds.
between. Well, it's actually three or 4
No.
seconds actually.
Now
but
that they're a little more spread out, this is gonna help Racing Fan.
it might, but we'll see.
My question is, can Rowdy make it on fuel?
Yeah, that's the question actually. Will he actually make it?
Because Racing Fan has 9 laps of fuel, and he pitted a while after Rowdy did, so I don't know.
Yeah, because I think Rowdy made like a 10 or 15 lap strategy or something. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, so them getting tangled.
Oh, here goes
Oh.
Hobo's gonna go to the inside.
The gap is.
Oh, Hobo's got loose.
Here we go, side by side. For the lead, Hobo's
Side by
making his
side for the
move. With
race
7 to
lead.
go. Oh,
Little
they're beating and
contact.
banging. This is gonna allow.
Contact.
This is gonna allow Racing Fan to catch him.
It's now within 3 seconds now.
Yeah, but again, if they can keep battling like that, it'll allow Racing Fan to catch up. But does he have enough time? Gap is now less than 3 seconds.
Still
Because
3 seconds though.
if Racing Fan can get up into this battle, that'll make it even more interesting. I believe it's 6 laps to go.
Yeah, 6 laps to go. Racing Fan is coming.
Not as quickly as he needs to, though.
I mean, he pitted 2 laps later than Hobo, so.
Gap is 2.9 seconds with 6 to go.
Yeah, but in the top 5 as of now is Rowdy Smoke 14, the leader. Hobos is second. Racing Fan is third. And how about Penske up into the 4th spot now?
And
After a
Racing
little
Aid
bit
as
of
well.
Yeah, Racing Aid up into the top 5, so already another good day for Penske ever since his Clash win earlier this season.
Yep, alright, this time by 5 laps to go.
The gap is still less than 3 seconds between the 98 and the 99, so.
So Hobo's gonna do here, I think he's being a
He's
little
gonna
bit
bump
patient.
him.
As
He's
I
gonna
say
bump
that,
him.
he puts the bumper to Rowdy a little bit.
Little bump and run there.
Rowdy,
Rowdy's
oh, Rowdy gets
Rowdy!
loose! Save it, buddy, save it! Oh,
Oh,
no!
Oh,
Man. Ah!
Oh my
Dude,
gosh,
that
that is gonna
sucks.
cost him big time.
Oh, man. That's so unfortunate. Oh, he
Oh,
got
man.
way too loose coming off the corner. Now he's gonna lose that spot to Racing Fan. Racing Fan, that's good for him though, because now Hobos doesn't have the drafting advantage. With 4 to go, we'll see what Racing Fan can do here.
He doesn't
Man,
have the
that
drafting
sucks.
advantage. Yeah, but Racing Fan, he actually has a lot more better momentum than Hobos, because, like I said earlier, Racing Fan actually pitted 2 laps later than Hobos, so Racing Fan has at least 2 lap fresher tires than
I don't think
Hobos,
it's gonna
but
make
we'll
that
see
big
what
a
happens.
difference though.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna make it a big of a difference, but Racing Fan is catching him a little bit, but not quite enough.
Man, that would have been a really good battle. That sucks for Rowdy. 3 laps to go.
Oh, your broadcast stopped. Or wait, did it? Or oh no, it's still going. No, it's still going. I got it wrong. Never mind. Hey, is he there? Okay. Meanwhile, going down the back straight, going into turn 3 and 4, looks like Hobos is going to hold on to the lead for now, but I don't think Racing Fan is going to catch him. It's only within 2 seconds now, but if Hobos actually does mess up, then it might cost him the win, but
He's gaining. I
Race-
just don't think he has enough time.
yeah, I don't think so, as we have 2 laps to go, I believe, this time by.
Yep, it's 2 to go. He is gaining.
Yep. Yeah, he is gaining like 1.6 seconds back, but I don't think it's going to be a big difference, though, but
Oh, I think Hobo's tagged the wall a little bit.
that might cost him a little bit, but we're coming up to the white flag this time. Anything can happen.
Cutting out. Of course, the stream is cutting out now. Alright, so.
White
Don't
flag this time.
think Gap is getting close. I just don't think he has enough time here. Coming up on the white flag. 1 to go.
White flag in the air. Hobos better not make any mistakes. In 1 and 2 for the final time. Let's hope he doesn't get loose off the final turn. Oh, he keeps it going.
Yep, I think he's safe.
Yep, nah, it's gonna be 4 in a row for this team.
Alright, Racing Fan gonna come home with another disappointing 2nd place. Bringing it off of turn 4 for the final time. And Hobos, 4 starts, 4 top 5s, 4 wins. He gets the victory today here in the Irish Hills.
and he does a little bit of a burnout at the end of the finish line. So, Hobos is your race winner here for the low minimum 200 here at Michigan. Racing Fan will come home second. Rowdy comes home third. Penske fourth. Racing Nate in fifth. Jake 24 in sixth. Joey Hughes in seventh. Jake M 706. Disappointing finish for him, lagging out with less than 10 to go in eighth. And Hendrick Jimmy DNQ'd in ninth. So that is your finishing order here at Michigan, and we're gonna go ahead and get interviews in.
Alrighty, my internet is choosing right now to cut out
Be
a
gay.
little bit and suck. Trying to load up the broadcast, but it is not working. Right at the end of the race, that's when it chooses to do this. Oh, that's pretty nice. So, caution-free. I did not expect a caution-free race, to be honest.
I did not
But,
expect a caution-free race, to be honest.
good run by Hobos, getting his fourth victory of the season in the 5 races that we've won, or that we've run. I
Yeah,
should say.
so I'm impressed because Rowdy is the only different winner this season by winning at Dover, but I don't know. We'll see what happens going into Gateway, which is next week. Is that correct?
I think so. And
We'll see,
this
I
is
mean-
still cutting out. Who had the fastest lap? Racing Fan with the fastest lap of 39.9.
39.91.
Alright, yeah, my internet is cutting out. Is my stream still okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright. So, let's get the top 5 in here. Let me look back. Who was the top 5? Rowdy, I think. Nice, Penske with the good run getting that top 5. So let's interview these guys here. Alright. Penske, Racing Nate, Racing Fan, and Rowdy. You gotta feel sorry for Rowdy though.
Oh, yeah.
He had a great chance and got loose.
Yeah, honestly. Alright. Let's just wait for everybody else to get in. Got 3 out of the 5 that finished in the top 5.
Alright, let's see. Everybody, we're waiting on 2 guys, I think. Wait on, yeah, Hobos and Penske. Alright. We'll go from 5th to 1st. Alright, Hobos is in. We're just waiting on Penske. Racing Nate finished 5th. Penske finished 4th. So, we're waiting on Penske to get in here. We'll go ahead and interview Racing Nate while we wait here. So, alrighty. Alrighty, I am here with the driver of the number 16 United Rentals Toyota Tundra. Racing Nate coming home 5th today. Racing Nate, you got a copy?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you're able to get a good finish today, top 5. How do you feel about it?
I could have gotten better, but this game couldn't handle how fast I was and gave me a penalty.
That all you have to say?
Yeah, this game sucks. Couldn't handle all the speed. These raccoons brought a great truck to the track. I was running with the main pack all race, and this game couldn't handle the speed I brought. It gave me a penalty.
Alright, thanks for talking to us, man. I know it's disappointing, but hopefully you can get it done for the Raccoons next week.
I'm winning the next race.
He's not.
Alright, so... now 4th place is Penske here.
Nope, Penske's not in.
We'll go ahead and get to 3rd place. I don't know, we'll go ahead and get to 3rd place. And now, disappointing 3rd place finish for the driver of the number 98 Ford F-150, Joshua Burkhardt, aka Rowdy Smoke 14. Rowdy, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all feel bad for you, man. You had a shot there at the end. You were doing a good job holding off Hobos, but you just got too loose coming off of 2. Just kind of walk me through your race, and how do you feel about this podium finish?
Well, man, feel like probably like on speed alone, like early to mid run, we were probably 3rd fastest car, but on long run, I feel like we were the fastest. and that strategy worked a lot better than what I thought it would. And when I came out with a 5-second gap, 5.5 or something to Hobos after the cycle of pit stops, I knew that it wouldn't take me long at all to run him down because everyone's so fast with those new tires compared to 10 laps into the run. So I knew that he would catch me, and if I could just continue to hold him off, I knew that his truck would probably start to go away from him, and then his opportunities to pass me because of handling would get lower and lower every lap. So I was fighting for my life there at the end, and I don't know how many laps it was to go, but we entered turn 1, same thing I've always been doing, and I noticed the couple laps before I was lagging just a little bit. Behind me with Hobos, I could see Hobos' car shoot back and forth just a little bit. It wasn't much, but I knew that there was lag because my internet shit. But I could see a little bit of lag. It scared me, but it wasn't affecting me. And I put it out of my mind. And then I go down in the middle of 1 and 2, and Hobos' car lag spikes me in the rear. And when he lag spikes me in the rear, my truck gets sideways and it just drifts all through turn 2 and then just loses it off at 2. It's just if it's a driver error like something I did, that's a lot easier for me to handle. But when it's something out of your control, when you're holding off the best driver in the league and fighting for a win, and then to have a lag spike take it away, it's really, really, really disappointing. But I'm very happy with the way I ran tonight and being able to actually compete and hold off Hobos there for a little bit. I was really satisfied with that, and I really thought that if we kept going and that didn't happen, I really thought I had a really good shot at getting that win. And then just going down to 1 and 2, I looked in my rearview mirror and it shot into the back of me, and then I started drifting. And the second it hit me and my car and my truck got sideways, I knew it was over, and there was no chance of saving it there at the end. And very, very disappointed, but that's racing, that's life, that's how it is in these types of things, league racing. Stuff happens, it is what it is, and we move on. Congrats, Hobos. I mean, he has just been amazing and unstoppable this year. And I had a lot of fun battling with him, holding him off. That was probably one of my favorite moments so far this year in league racing. And congrats to him, and congrats to Racing Fan on the second place finish. And I'm very satisfied with myself and the way I performed tonight, but very, very disappointed in the result.
Yeah, well, thanks for talking to us, man. I know you're disappointed, but we'll see if you can come back next week at Gateway, I believe.
Oh, I can't wait to have my ass kicked there.
Alright.
Alright.
Have a good night, man.
You too. Thank you.
Alright,
Penske just joined the party, so let's go and interview him.
Yeah, let me get this really quick. Yeah, Gateway is next week. Alright, so Penske just joined. He finished 4th, so we'll go and get him. And now I'm here with the driver of the number 3 Stephen Steele Chevy Silverado, Penske Racing 12, with the 4th place finish. Penske, you got me?
Yes.
Alright, so you were able to have a good run tonight with the top 5. Pretty good performance by you. How do you feel about it tonight, getting a 4th place finish in the Dale truck?
I wrecked on lap 1 with Jimmy and Joey, so I thought I would just ride it around. I'm surprised there wasn't cautions, turn on stage cautions, but I don't know how I got 4th. I spun around, so that was in 3rd and 4th, so I just decided to pit, and then the top 3 were 20 seconds ahead of me, so I just thought I'd run the top and save tires, and I got 4th, so that's pretty good.
Justin, you got anything to say?
Not really, though, but I am impressed that you actually managed to get your top 5.
Alright, well, thanks for talking to us, man. Congrats on your top 5 finish tonight, and we'll see you next week in Gateway. Alrighty.
Alright, so now let's go and interview the runner-up.
And now, here with the driver, the number 99 Carolina Nut Ford F-150. Still, in my opinion, the most consistent driver this season, with back-to-back second place finishes. And something else, I just realized the top 3 from last week is the exact same as the top 3 from this week. So, yeah, here with the driver, the number 99, Racing Fan 24842 coming home second today. Racing Fan, you got me?
Yeah.
Alright, so you were running down Rowdy and Hobos, and you were able to run down Hobos there at the end, but you just ran out of time. How do you feel about your second place finish tonight? Do you think, if you had had more time, you could have caught him?
Oh yeah, definitely. First of all, when I saw that Rowdy was trying to hold up Hobos, I thought that would give me an opportunity to maybe catch up, and then once I saw Rowdy unfortunately lose it off of turn 2, I thought that Hobos was just gonna pull away from me, but he didn't. I was still catching up to him. I don't know what he was doing. I don't know if he was trying to save tires, or I don't know. I was just trying to catch up to him. If I would have had like 2 or more laps, maybe I think I would have caught him, because when Hobos crossed our finish line, I was like 1 second behind him. So if I had like 1 or 2 or 3 laps, I would have maybe caught him. So oh well, it is what it is. I guess I'll just keep my top 3 streak alive, and just like Hobos is keeping his win streak alive. So oh well, and since Gateway is the next race, I believe, I'm most likely positive that my top 3 streak's gonna be destroyed right there.
But yeah, Racing Fan, this is Justin. You've honestly, been, the most, like what HS said, but, you've honestly have, been with Hobos, at least the past, 2 to 3 weeks now, but were you honestly hoping for a late caution, with less than 10 or 5 to go?
I mean, it would have been nice with a late caution, but to be honest, to show my full potential, I think it would have been also nice to catch up to him, and hopefully it would have caught up to him if I had, like what I said, 2 or more laps, but it's whatever. I'll take second place once again, and hey, at least I'm not getting a penalty this time.
That's true.
Alright, thanks for talking to us, man, and we'll see you next week for Gateway.
AKA St. Louis.
Alright, so now your winner, guy who has been on fire this entire season, 4 starts, 4 top 5s, 4 wins, driver of the number N29 Technologies, Ford F-150 number 54. Hobos, you got a copy, man.
Yep.
Alright, so this is your 4th start out of the 5 races that we've run this season, and you were able to get another W. How do you feel about it?
It feels good. Saw Rowdy pit early. He short pitted, lap probably say 18. So I just decided to keep it out on track with Jake and the other people. We had a lot of good battles that stage. It was the race early on. It was fun. But so since Rowdy pitted early, I decided to stay out and keep running with Jake, pull away, get some time. Then he started catching us on his fresh tires, so he got a big head start. So I finally pitted on lap 26, I think, and I was 5 seconds back, so that had me worried. But I knew his tires were way older than mine, so I was gonna be able to catch him pretty quick, and I was able to. But it was just I couldn't get around him. And then Racing Fan and Jake kept catching me because they stayed out a little bit later than me, had 3 laps fresher tires, so they were going to catch me. Probably another 5 laps, Racing Fan would have caught me, but it was a great race to them, and looking forward to next week.
Yeah, no, but this is Justin. You've honestly been unstoppable this season, like Rowdy said in his interview, but were you honestly being the best car out there? I understand a couple of laps you were actually staying behind Rowdy, but were you honestly going to try to make a move at some point in the race?
Yeah, I was just pushing him because I couldn't get around him for whatever reason, so I was just going to try. I saw him drifting up in 3 and 4 every lap, so I was just going to wait till later on in the race to finally make the move, just go to the bottom and try to pass him. But honestly, I think Jake and Racing Fan had better trucks, but if they were up there, they probably would have won it.
Alrighty, thanks
Okay,
for talking
then.
to us, man, and congrats on your win tonight. We'll see you next week for Gateway.
Alright, thank you.
All right, well, that will do it.
Alright, everybody, that does it. That will conclude Race 5 of the Creed Cup season at Michigan. Congratulations to Hobos on getting the win. Another great performance by him. The top 3 was the exact same as it was last week, so this ought to be interesting. Hobos will pull away in points once again. And yeah, that does it. We'll see you guys next week for Gateway. And yeah, be sure to hit that like button, comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And we will see you next week. Bye, guys.